Welcome guys to the Final Fantasy 13 post-game. I know it's been a little while in coming, but for those of you who are archive viewers, you'll pretty much see it right off the bat if you're following the whole series. If you have not checked out the Final Fantasy story, go back, because we are on our way forward. So, the first port of call is just to check out the new stuff that we got from completing the game. And the main thing, pretty much the only thing that you more or less get from that, if you check the Crystarium, is you get new levels opened up. Your characters can now develop further, it says. And they can indeed. For now, pretty much the best thing you can do. If you look at the stats that we have been getting on the top tier, and we thought these were great stat upgrades before, now it just gets a bit, oh, not meaning to go down. I want to go up. Up so long all the way. And up here, now the stat gains begin to get ridiculous, because at this point in time we can already do a load of damage, especially with our characters' weapons, the way they're built, everything like that. They're still not built optimally, they still don't have the best weapons, they still don't have the best equipment, but they're still built pretty damn well, our three main characters. Now, if you look at the HP gains and all that we have been getting, the strength gains and all that, pretty much what we need in the post game from now on is a lot of HP, and you'll see that a lot of these roles cater towards that. Pretty much the final level for every single ability of the main roles gives a lot of HP, and that is exactly what we are after next. Not so much on the stats gains, but accessory slots, stuff like that, role levels to make more power overall in damage and all that. But that's basically what we want now. We want HP by the ton. And any upgrades we can get along the way, apart from that, is fine, but HP by the ton. So every one of the main roles tends to look like this now. It tends to have the massive HP gains. And we will be going for them post-haste. But first of all, the post-game will contain marks. We're going to do all the marks in the game, face all the hardest battles through them, gigantic cactuses, the biggest longies, all that. We're going to face that. We're also going to try to build a set of the best weapons for every party member, which includes experience grinding by the ton to max level our characters, and also a lot of money grinding as well to be able to make the materials required for the weapons. So I'm going to do a lot of this stuff off camera. All the leveling now is going to be off camera, and I'm just going to have basically the marks shown and the building of the weapons and all that. So that's what you're going to look forward to. So let's get off to our first mark of the post game. We've done all the marks up to the storyline. So now the next mark that we have to face is behind that dreadnought that we fought the very first time. So I'll see you there. So we stand before the 29th mission of the game, on our first mission of the post game. Let's check it out. Mission 29, Faltering Faith. A mark is another juggernaut to fight after we fight the original juggernaut to unlock the mark. It's in Taijin's Tower, so we have a distance to go. The clone-inspired Taijin's Tower forms the bridge between the Arclight Steppe and the outlying lands. Yet a rampaging juggernaut now bars all passage, and I've been charged with its disposal. Why do the Fal'cie value that place so? Why do they protect it and yet stand idly by when our village is threatened? I sense the place must guard some secret of theirs. We will take this mission and head there with all due haste. Let's go. And we now stand before the mark in Taijin's Tower's palisades. The dreadnought knocking itself around there. The beautiful scenery always as well. Let's see if we can preempt it. No, it knows. It knows we're coming. Though I can always get behind it in a pretty easily fashion, but let's fight from the front. Hello, sir. Time to face one of you yet again, and I'm guessing it's the same as every other one. Really hard damage until we put on some buffs. We could probably get it staggered really fast and nullify the damage by going straight to Smart Bomb now. Bringing up that stagger thing. As long as we get the debuffs on, after all, he won't attack us much. We may be getting a couple attacks now, but it's not really enough to stop us from putting out the hurt on him.
Follow my lead.
He hasn't steam cleaned yet. We haven't got any bravery or protect on us or anything. If he steam cleans, I might be tempted to just buff up a little bit more. Unless he is, and I didn't even notice the marker. Ah, only just started. Can we kill him off in this attack round? Got all the debuffs on after all. We've got the damage, we don't need the buffs anymore. We're just that much stronger than we ever were when we fought them. Stagger bar keeps flying upwards. And that's a mark done nice and fast. Even though it was only a 3-star fight for 1 minute 17 battle duration. A small amount of Christian points for yet another mission completed. And our prize is 1 Uranite. Right, so it's time to run off and find ourselves mission number 30. Let's go! We're on the way to mark 30 and I found a nice dig spot with the chocobo because we're actually nearly there, but there's some points of interest on the way and we're actually heading into new terrain. So I thought I'd bring you back here and do more video. Let's dig this up, see what it is. Give us some nice ores, some nice goodie, something to make some money from because that's what we mostly need. 1 chocobo plume, thank you, that's a little bit of cash. Which way are we heading? Over here-ish, isn't it? Yes. Gonna check the map there, but as you can see ahead, big ring of Cie'th stones. Now these ones I think are for the later missions. Let's have a check. Mission 62. I think there's 64 missions total. So that's one of the very final missions it were. We're not taking that, no. But these are a chain of final missions here, more or less. We're heading on past that. And we're actually, ooh, some more locations to dig to. I'm guessing it might be to this bit here. Probably to the left, there's a treasure chest in the distance. But that's covered by monsters, yep. We'll find out what's in here. Aha! Special gift for getting a certain amount of digs done. A tetratic crown. Thank you, thank you. We'll be needing them, in fact. But over here, there should be a secret route. A secret way up. And that brings us to Cie'th stone number 30. We'll have the treasure chest as well. The chocobo reachable only area. And beyond here will contain one of our more important challenges, but for now, we're going to have to break our way in. Lots of hop, skip and jumps. And yet another treasure to be found. Where's this one exactly? We're getting further away from it. I would like to find it because the more we find, the more likely we are to get better rewards later. I think it's down this corner. Bad guys appearing everywhere. We'll take our chance to dig. And what do we find this time? Another chocobo tail feather. Lots of pieces of chocobo. As you can see, we just went past. Oh, actually, there's some kind of point of interest.
Vanille? Oh, what's she doing this time?
Yeah, that's a good boy. Don't get mad. Hi. You're not mad, are you? Wait! I just need
What are you doing? Stop that!
All right. Sorry about that. No hard feelings, huh?
You obtain a tuft of fluffy wool. Why, thank you. Not sure if that's exactly a super needed thing. think they'll mind if we pet them, considering the fact that we just ripped some wool out of them. I wasn't expecting a little cutscene there. Let's keep heading on, viewing the terrain. Billion Micro Chew celebrating something or other. We definitely do not want to be tangling with that right now.
Let's give that one a wide.
Yes, for now, that is one of our target goal monsters to kill. But right now, we're going to go dodge round it until we are stronger, or more to the point, until we're well equipped. Let's keep continuing along the pathway and find out where it leads. Lots of goblins in the way, we'll dodge you, no problemo. Another dig point. I'm guessing it's forward because there's no way to go backwards. We can't get to it because it's behind this massive red barrier. But this stone has been our destination point all along. So we take on another red barrier mission, Syphax the Insidious. Back in Mahabharata again, the undying, fearsome Cie'th who defy Fal'cie will, driven by an intense loathing of all that lives. Syphax the Insidious is of their number, a number I am tasked with bringing low. My mark dwells in the abandoned digs, Cie'th lair deep within the bowels of Mahabharata. He's a treacherous foe to be sure, but one I must overcome if I am to see my crystallized beloved again. Obviously he's been crystallized himself, but we're going to sort that mission out for him. So let's head back to Mahabharata at once. On the way to the abandoned dig, there is no actual route to the abandoned dig site. However, the marked location itself actually leads to the Sulya Springs for the Fal'cie that we use to tunnel our way here. In order to get to where we need to get to, we need to open up a new area. We're going to board Atomos.
Must have overlooked something.
We may have overlooked something because we ended up on the opposite side of where you can warp into this place. This place isn't even marked on the map until you take Atomos back into the tower. Right. So let's explore this new area. Post haste. We have ourselves a save point, so probably something big and beastly nearby. Where is Syphax, and what on earth was that flying away? We have jumping monsters all around the place. And just enemies to fight before we can get anywhere at all. So let's bust through these packs. New area exploration. Yaksha and Yakshini, I'm sure. We have enough strength to be able to sort these guys out without too much of an issue. After Hope casts all the haste, we really should just switch over and just attack normally. Build up that chain gauge and we can take them out more or less in one swoop. It's just nice to get the haste buffs on. Just gotta make sure to switch over a lot faster than we have been. Right. Which way to go towards the mark, I wonder? Will it even show on the map yet? Left or right? I don't know. We're just gonna have to check out the whole place. Excuse me, bad guys. You are a bit too fast to dodge, actually, so we're fighting you head on. Let's get to blitzing. So one more haste and we'll be sorted. Ready to take them all out. The Ravagers went straight for the weaknesses. Water does some nice damage, thank you. More experience? Now, it's not very much experience at the moment, considering every kind of level up that we can get kind of costs about 30,000 unless we go into the other trees, but there's no real point because the main thing we need right now is survivability. HP. It's pretty much the be all and end all of everything in the post game. We have the damage, we have the strength, we have the power. We just need to be able to survive everything the tougher enemies to come can throw at us. And they're a lot tougher in Final Fantasy 13 than they are in the Final Fantasy 13-2 post-game. I should be going for the one in the back first, shouldn't I? Oh well, more blitz opportunities, so double damage is fine by me. Wouldn't mind if you cast Protect on Lightning. Get rid of her deprotect, that would be quite nice. Let's get to work on the remaining part. Oh, actually, we could have taken down with just Fang alone. Definitely attack those guys first. They're very, very weak to physical, it seems. We can only get 3 star because star ratings, I think, are mainly dependent on what level you are, your power level versus the speed you do things. Supposedly at my power level, I could kill things a lot faster. We have 2 branches here, pathways to go, in order to face our mark, who, considering it has its own area, seems to be a very kind of big boss.
Don't get predictable.
In fact, this is an entirely new monster. We can't see its chain gauge. So what's it immune to at the moment? We haven't found any immunities, but we're building that chain gauge pretty fast. Oh, well, the big elemental weaknesses put on by Imperil made our Ravagers completely overpowering. It was not really worth to fight them because they have a very low CP giving amount. We're going to be boosting the CP we get with the growth egg later on. Get triple haste on. I want to buy a haste arrow or a haste gun. Oh, we know what he's weak to now. Get that one straight away. And let the other guys do what they want. Which is instant death carnage. In fact, it's way more better to put them on the bad guy than it is to put our main damage dealer on them. Treasure chest at the end of the pathway. A pair of Skype, why thank you. And it appears, no, not a dead end. It's a random jump. And these crystals are glowing to the point where they're making some noise. Is this yet another new enemy? No, we fought you before. In fact, how is it we did you before? We can put some debuffs on you, so we're going to go about that, I think. We have to stagger you to get your shield down and then go all out. Get to work. Fang's massive physical damage. In fact, Fang is being cursed now, which is the worst thing that could possibly have happened. Right then. We need that gone. Hopefully you won't put the shield up straight away. Because now Fang can deal the killer blows. They give a bit more Christian points, I'm happy with that. I can get round them, so let's find out what's behind the massive door. In fact, the mark symbol is on there, and it just seems to be a tiny little bat. Ah well, doesn't seem to be many monsters. This is probably the best paradigm for it. Blitzers and Ruin Guts. Take them all out and get ourselves buffed up in the meantime. Go on F. Is it my imagination or is there more spawning? If they're going to keep putting damage out, I'm just going to get the buffs up from Hope. I really should be blitzing. Clearing them out that way. We're up to P. Keep blitzing. We'll be fine. Killed enough of them now. I-Z? Y? We've come all the way back round the alphabet. Oh, someone bigger has appeared. Syphax. Right, we don't know what he can do yet, so it's best to get scan on. But we've already got some nice hits on him, all the same. Right, so we can get literally everything we want on him. Keep casting Slogers a second. We've got slow on the main target. Blitzers would be good right now. Big damage blitzers, in fact. Quick stagger. And I think we've got the weakness packed as well for big, massive damage. It's just a light show now. Clear out the remaining enemies. And that's Syphax the Insidious down. 30,000 CP, I like that. It's one level. Mission complete. And yet another mark down for a Uranite. We got 5-star rating and your party has earned the rank of Heart Striker. With yet another Cie'th put to rest at last, we'll pick up that treasure chest. Two particle accelerators, thank you. Another one over here. And 4 perfect conductors. So is there a little bit more of terrain to check out in this part of the map? There's a section down there. Let's go check it out with Quickly Haste. Or Quickly Haste. Quickly Haste. I'm making new phrases all the time, as usual. And that was only 2 marked missions done for this post-game episode, it seems. I was expecting to get a lot more done. Oh, I thought I managed to make it through the middle. Go on, one more haste. We'll be getting nicely to work with the D-shells and the imperils. Back the other one, guys. Actually, you kind of killed the other one with AoE damage anyway. Right, we'll finish that one. Head back on you. Imperils and D-shells would be better, of course. Because because then our guys will hit
Just
with crazy
another
magic damage. Onwards! Let's see how many enemies we can skip along the way. We haven't been the right-hand way, but I don't think that's anything important. The chest was there at the end of both pathways. But we'll check this side just to be sure we didn't miss anything. Doesn't look like it. In fact, it looks like there were more enemies along this path. But for what? Oh no, it's 3 on each side, but a wider pathway means it's quite easy to just get out. Dodging these guys, however, pretty impossible. Let's get to work on knocking off this one as fast as possible.
Thank you.
Thank you indeed.
Appreciate it.
Let's get Hope to join in and nuking the hell out of them. Our glass cannon goes to work and gives ourselves a nice little bit of CP boost. Right, to the right hand side is all to check out in this new terrain, though it looks like there might be enemies coming from above if I don't watch out. All positioned, ready and waiting, it seems. I'm never going to make it past any of these guys. See, I'll only be fighting all the monsters and all that for the new areas that we encounter. Just to show you a bit of taste of the land. Otherwise, we'll be going straight to every mission mark and doing them as fast as possible. So anyone out there, you can either use it as a standard Let's Play, or a nice little mission guide. We're following them in order after all, but we may break that order just a little bit in order to get ourselves the growth egg, which is going to be very, very important for powering us up, as I said earlier. Okay, let's see if I can dodge these. Probably not, because... Oh, I made it down the stairs. Lovely. We got rusty guys. Easily dodge them. So what's down each passageway, I wonder? It's a pack of 3. I think I actually have to go for the small one first. I think the big ones can actually make a bigger target. But hopefully after the haste, Hope will put on some lightning onto my weapons. Or not. In fact, these are guys we've never fought before. Oh, just bravery and faith. I guess we really should scan it and actually find out its weaknesses, even though I assume it's lightning, just like before. It is indeed. Well, I may assume my computer-controlled characters can. Because with lightning on my weapon, everything becomes a hell of a lot easier.
Hardly worth the effort.
And a nice amount of CP as well. 2 treasure chests for our trouble. 3 perfect conductors. And a rainbow anklet. So what's down the last prong? In fact, are we heading the right way? That's a better question to ask. There seems to be, according to the map, something at the very end of this tunnel. Let's dodge these. Oh, 3 enemies coming from the right-hand side in a minute. Oh, bombs! Bombs by the million! It's not 6 bombs, is it? This could be horrific.
Change of plan.
Quick hope, get fire ordering everyone. In fact, this didn't turn out so bad at all because Fang's overall blitz damage is insane. Yet another treasure chest for our troubles. 2 metal armbands. I'm guessing there might be one in here as well. Two particle accelerators, thank you. Nice weapon growing materials we've been getting. Right, this party looks kind of hard unless we can dodge. Funnily enough, we can. What is actually behind this door as well? This is going to turn out to be an extremely long episode. In fact, these appear to be the weaker versions of what we've been recently facing. The Yakshini is the high tier, the Yakshas. That's all we're left with at the moment. So what is behind that door in front of us? We'll find out after this pack. Big blitz is there. We should be able to take this one out pretty fast-ish.
Don't get predictable.
Let's get Hope starting the nuke. We can pretty much take any target we want out with these 3 together. In one attack wave only. So what is behind the big door in front of us? Can we even access it at this time? That's the main question. Yet another challenger faces us again. Who are you? A tyrant. Fairly high HP after all. How can we debuff it? Yes, we can debuff it quite well.
Change of plan.
I'm targeting the wrong target. Right. Tyrant's what we're after. Oh, that sword is messing us up. Get the protects on ASAP. Get a D-shell on. And we should be ready to let loose and completely attack. Right next to Stagger, so here we go. Fang targeting the elemental weakness and ending the battle fast. So there appears to be yet another Cie'th stone behind it. However, this Cie'th stone is probably a very high up one. Mission 53 in fact. So we'll do that at a later date. Well, that's all for this first post-game episode. The post-game episodes will probably vary very massively in length. But this one's been a very long one in introduction. We've explored a whole new area and killed 2 marks for trouble. So thank you guys for watching. Tune in next time for more and I'll see you guys around. Bye bye.